Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
Just about to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Michael Fulmer. What do you have on him?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
On the ground to the left. Wisdom on to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Singy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A towering home run. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here's Nolan Gorman. And that's outside.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that's just foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
1 down, base is empty. And that's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Here's Nolan Arenado. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Gorman, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Out towards right center field. Suzuki running hard for it. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Lead runner around second. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. The pitch. Swing, and that one hammered down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. He'll touch them all. His 12th of the season. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Another look at one of the most impressive home runs you'll ever see, as StatCast gives us the full picture.
Yeah, projected more than 480 feet on its way over the fence, and I don't think we could watch this replay enough, Boog. I mean, just incredible. That was a swing that we're not going to soon forget.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Tyler O'Neill, you look at that frame and you know he's got some power, but also an excellent defender. He's won multiple Gold Gloves. But speaking of that frame, his dad Terry was the 1975 Mr. Canada top bodybuilder. Fires over to Bellinger, and O'Neill is retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the rookie right fielder, Jordan Walker. The 1-1. And that one sliced foul.
Well, what's impressive for me with Tyler O'Neill is just the athleticism. You talk about that frame, and yeah, he is a muscle-bound player, but he's also flexible. So you see him do some things, hitting, can go the opposite field, plays a Gold Glove caliber left field. So yeah, don't be fooled by the big muscles.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, look at the stop. The throw, nicely done for the out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Wrigley Field, and for the Cardinals here this afternoon, it's Miles Michaelis. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Bottom of the first, so up now for Chicago, number 40. And the 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Nico Horner. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. Throw to first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Man at first. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. Michaelis throws to first. Horner back in on a dive. The pitch. Misses outside. 3 balls and a strike. And a pitch. That's in there. 3-2 now. Horner, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Slings to first, and that'll do it. Nothing across, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Cubs nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, top of the second, stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Paul DeYoung. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Wisdom on to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Here's the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Foul ball there. Here's a 2-2. Good eye right there. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly what the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
That one off the mark, and it's 3-2. Paul Goldschmidt up next for the Cardinals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Redbirds down quietly, but they lead it 4-0. Bottom of the second, and now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
The right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
The line to kick the pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Right side, hard hit. A flip to the pitcher covering. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. High in the air, out to right. Could be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here's Yan Gomes. Yan Gomes waits. Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. 2-2 now. Just inside, and now it is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Gorman. in plenty of time to first, and that is the third out of the inning. So one hit is all they get. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the ballpark, on to the third inning, and here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Just missed.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. Gorman struggling on the road this season, better results at home. Here's a 1-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Designated hitter, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Doubled his first time up. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. That one laced to center and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton, and now the catcher comes up to hit, Wilson Contreras. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. That misses. 3-2 now.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Line drive, caught. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Cubs nothing. So up now for Chicago, Miles Mastrobuoni. The Cubbies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
He goes down looking.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
The wind of the pitch. Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's the strike. 2-2 now. On the ground. And foul ball. Bounce to the right. Gorman throws on to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Nico Horner now at the plate. His split numbers between June and July there. The next pitch misses. 3-1 now.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the friendly confines, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Tyler O'Neill. The 1-1. And that misses off the outside edge.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That one misses, and now 3-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Anthony Kay getting ready to go. Number 48, the right-hander, also getting loose. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Ball to strike. And there's a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Anthony Kay takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. At the belt and fires. And that one is lifted in the air. Number 40 on the move. Makes the catch. Runner tags up for third. Not in time. He's safe.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
1-2.
Strike 2.
That's one of those swing now before the pitchers even let go of the baseball.
Snap throw to first. And he's back safely. O'Neill, the runner at third. Walker over at first with 1 away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
In the air, right side. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 6-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. He's already homered in this game. And strike 2. And now the lefty. And now 2-2. Two on the way. Missed inside with the curve.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Here's a 1-2. Liner, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That was a thing of beauty. Pretty good pitch on the inside corner, but I think he was looking for it inside there and just turned on it hard down the line. Great hustle out of the box. You know he was thinking triple all the way.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Left-hand hitter waits. That's a little bit low.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And the pitch. And there's the strike. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And it's caught for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but it's so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. His first at bat was a strikeout. Next pitch inside, and the count is 3-1.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The pitch, and he walked him.
Take your base. The batter, the shortstop.
1 away, runners at first and third. Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Happ at third, Suzuki at first, 1 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off. Righty delivers. That one missed. The 2-2. Dives and he can't hang on. He pulls into second as a run scores.
He was all over that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And here is Christopher Morel. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. And that'll load the bases.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Now it's Yan Gomes. Grounded out his first time. 1 out, bases full. Next pitch is outside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Two. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that one hops the wall. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score. Another scores. They clear the bases. And it's now a 2-run game.
Hey, we've got a ball game again. That was huge. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Miles Michaelis gives way, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Chris Stratton.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Man at second with 1 away. And next for the Cubs, Miles Mastrobuoni. He's 0 for 1. Here's a 1-1. Out towards left center. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Here's the Cubs leadoff man, number 40.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. The 1-2. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one to first, Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 4 score in the inning. 3 of them on this bases clearing double. It's now a 6-4 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, number 48. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. A strikeout and a walk.
Nolan Gorman.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And it is 2-1.
You know, these Cards really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball. Full count.
Check swing. Now an appeal to third. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. So now the DH spot, Nolan Arenado.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Popped up. Wisdom drifts towards it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
The catcher, number 4, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But it's that big arm that really stands out. Hard hit right side. Horner over to first. And Contreras is retired. And that is that. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They still lead it though 6-4. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Jordan Hicks.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nico Horner.
The second baseman.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
And a pitch. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Ian Happ up to hit. 1 for 2. Here's a 1-1. And that's outside.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2 and 2. And he deals. Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Good job to fight that one off. Slider misses outside. And there's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Bellinger up to hit.
Bellinger.
Happ leads off first with 1 away. That one misses, and it's 2 and 1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Got him swinging. One out left for the Cubs. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Runner leads away at second. Out front, rip foul. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Tying run at the plate. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.